Hey everybody, welcome back to Area 51 and welcome back to an unboxing of a figure. We haven't done an unboxing in a while. I don't do a lot of unboxings because I kind of leave that to everybody else. I like to show my stuff, but this one I kind of felt I had to because I haven't seen anybody do it yet. And I know there's not a lot of people who either have the love for this or even know what this is about. This, of course, is Baron Harkonnen from the movie that's coming to us called Dune, eventually. Now, Dune was a novel written by Frank Herbert back in 1965, and I think the movie was released in 82 or 81, and it didn't go over very well. And I think one of the reasons that it didn't go over very well is a lot of people didn't understand what Dune was about. And I was a bit of a Dune follower back then. I thought the movie was okay, but it wasn't the best movie I ever saw. But that aside, I was browsing through Toys R Us, and up here in Canada we have Toys R Us, and I saw this Baron Harkonnen, and this is, let me put the glasses on and I'll read the stuff on the back. It says, "Evil personified, Baron Vladimir Harkonnen is an all-consuming force of malevolence determined to feed his addiction to brutality." So he's the bad guy in the movie, one of the bad guys. And the movie is coming, don't know exactly when it's going to be released. This is a McFarlane Toys release, and McFarlane, like I said, is just killing it with the figures these days. There's the box to the side. We're going to get some glare here because I got lights on all over the place and sun's coming in, etc. And there's the back, and it shows the figure. It comes with the stand. He actually levitates. If you've read the books or everything, he does a levitation thing. There's the other four that you can get. Plus, this is like a bath. This is like a Build-A-Figure. You can get all the pieces, and you can modify this guy to be someone called Rabin, and I don't know who that is, but anyways. And the top, of course, just has the deal there. So we're going to pop him out of the box. This is a big guy. This is 12 inches, and this character is played on screen by Stellan Skarsgård. And you can tell just by the look who it is. Stellan Skarsgård played the scientist in Dark World, and in a couple of the other... was it no, I don't think he was in Endgame, but anyways, he was in a couple of Marvel movies, and that's the guy who plays the character. You recognize him right away. So we're going to pull him out of the box and have a quick look at him. He's in the plastic container, the plastic holder. Now, word to the wise, if you're an inbox collector and you want to take this guy out and have a look at him, and you want to use the stand, you're going to have to kind of ruin the box to get the stand out. The stand is actually laminated to the back of the piece. So if you want to put this back in the box, be careful with the stand. You can kind of slide it back in. If you don't care, just rip the stand out. Or if you just want to have a look at him and not take him out, there you go. Now I'm an inbox collector, but I think I'm going to show this guy out of box because I think he just looks so amazing. So let's get him out of the plastic, and that's what he looks like. And he just comes basically with his kind of flight stand, I guess you'd call that. And yeah, let's get him. Okay, well, that was a bit of a battle to get him out of there. They really had him in there. Now, first impressions. Ugly seamer on the neck, holy cow. But I guess, you know, well, boy, for as much as you can turn his head, why would they have bothered? Really ugly seamer on the neck there, you can see that. The rest of him looks really good. He's a little pasty, but I guess that's what he's supposed to be. But a bit of a whitewash on him would look okay. He is a little bit pasty, and he's a big fella. There he is. But boy, this seam on the neck is terrible. Oh man, that doesn't look so good. But anyways, I guess the way you show him, you won't see it that much. His outfit is all PVC. His skirting here is, it looks like it's multimedia, but it's not. It's molded plastic. He's got some nice rings on his hands. I'll give you guys some close-ups, of course. This is close to being like a small NECA statue. They've done very well here. No paint issues, no scuffs. But I mean, it's pretty easy. It's black and gold and flesh tone. The facial sculpt of him is done pretty good. It does kind of look like the actor. I think it's done well. The base is just basically an ordinary base, and it's got Dune written right down in here. And then you get the flight stand to hook old Baron up. So we're going to put him on the flight stand, so stay tuned. Fight to get him in. The pole is metal. It has a ball on one end and a spiky deal on the other that goes into the hole. I had to use a little hammer. I just have to kind of arrange him and then just tap the top and it pops right in. And the hole is literally right up his butt. So there he is, kind of in his floating deal. Probably would have been a little nicer if they would have made this peg clear, but I guess because of the weight, this is heavy. They're calling this a 12-inch figure, and I think when they're calling it a 12-inch figure, they're going with the idea that from the base to the top of the head, because from his feet to the top of his head, he's not 12 inches. He's probably about 8 inches. You know what? Let me go get him tape measure. Okay, let's measure him up. So from the base, bottom of the base to the top of the head is 13 and a half inches. From his dress coat to the top of his head is about 10 3/4. So they're calling him a 12-inch figure, but I think that's because they're counting the base. Is it worth the money? Now this is a $50 figure up here in Canada. Is it worth the money? For me it is, because I like big beefy figures. Then this one is out of the ordinary. It's not one you see every single day. I'm looking forward to the movie. Is it going to be any good? I don't know. Will I get the rest of the series? Probably will. I kind of like this look. I think what I will do here though is I probably will put a very light dark wash on his face. He is just too fleshy. There should be a little bit of tone difference, and same with his hands. The rings on his hands look great. I think he looks fantastic all over the place. I am going to give you guys close-up shots of him, but I think he's well worth the money. I think they've done a very amazing job. I mean, McFarlane is doing amazing things with figures this year. Seems to be the year of McFarlane, but I'll get you guys in for some closer looks here, and we will then get Baron Harkonnen here settled somewhere. So just let's move in. I've taken Vladimir Harkonnen here and I've put him over on the statue side. I think he looks like he kind of belongs here. He's a big beefy guy and he looks amazing. So I've put him up here kind of on the DC shelf. It's DC with a little bit of something else, but I think he looks really good there. Was he worth the money? I think he was. I think he's done very well. Like I say, if I get busy, I might do a very light black wash on him just to bring out some color in his face and put some shading in there. But other than that, he is a really nice looking figure. Another hit for McFarlane, I think. Will I get the other 4? I probably will. And then probably make the Build-A-Figure with this guy. So anyways, that's it. Thank you very much for tuning in. Let me know what you think of this guy. Let me know if you're going to see the movie. Subscribe, ring the bell, all that cool, fun stuff. We've always got figures and stuff being unboxed here. And Area 51, Home of the Superheroes. We'll catch you all in the next one. Bye-bye.